Sunday to you. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? Hello, hello. Welcome to Self Care Sundays with me, your host, Tantwix, formerly known as Tantric, now known as Twix, okay? Because nobody seems to be able to get my name right. So we are here. We talk about everything self care. I am a huge fan of self care. I believe in showing yourself some love every day. If you can't do every day, every week. If you can't do every week, every month. You know what I'm saying? As life happens to life, as they say, life has been life-in. Oh my goodness, hold on one second. As life happens to life, I totally forgot to unban everybody that was banned earlier. Let me start over. One second, guys. Sorry. Oh, they were all just kicked out. Okay, never mind. Okay, sorry. Let's start over. Welcome to Self Care Sundays. I'm Twix. I will be your host today. Gringo, please watch your mouth or get kicked out. Okay, you guys, this is not a featured show yet, but if you are not cute in the comments, you will get kicked out. Okay, none of that. What we did this morning. We keep it cute in this stream. Okay. So, like I said, on Self Care Sundays, I like to talk about everything self care. I think it's very, very important with the toxicity of life and everything, especially on this app. It's good to spread a little, goodness, a little love, a little appreciation for oneself always. I love myself. It's taken a very long time to get to that place in life where I completely and absolutely am in love with myself. So what does that mean when you're in love with yourself? You have to show yourself some love. Our bodies, our minds, and everything else that goes along with that, it takes a lot of toll. We do a lot of things every single day that puts a lot of stress on our bodies, and we don't realize that we need to take care of ourselves. We need to do something that elevates us from being stressed out, that elevates us from being sick, that elevates us from being tired. So I decided to do this show because I love self-care so much. I love to take care of myself and make sure that I age gracefully, because honestly, one of the biggest factors of aging is stress. So for me personally, I love to take care of myself, and how I show myself some self-care, especially once a week, is through a skincare regimen. I love to give myself at-home facials, that way that when I go get them done professionally, my skin looks amazing, and I only need a little bit of touch-ups here and there. So once a week, I like to host this show, and I like to hear from my beautiful, amazing guests who like to tell me how they show themselves self-care, whatever life hacks they've learned, whatever tips, tricks, little pieces of information that they love to share with us as a family. Because honestly, ignorance is not bliss. I want to know, what do you do to yourself or for yourself once a week, to show yourself a little bit of love? Because honestly, life gets stressful, and as we get older, it gets more stressful. So don't forget about yourself, guys. That's how our mental gets kind of, because we're not really remembering to put ourselves first. We put everybody else first, and then we forget that we also need to show ourselves a little bit of self-love. So that is why I came up with the show. Make sure to keep it very cute in the comments. The show is being recorded. It is on its way to being featured, so we don't tolerate any nonsense. If I don't greet you, it is because I do have a lot of things to get through in this next hour. But I appreciate you. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to hit me with a fave. Hit the top 3 gifters of the stream with a fave. Hit my guests with a fave. And, let's just spread a little positivity. Thank you so much for holding my heart. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love. Thank you for your input. I love comments. I will try to read each and every single one of them. If I don't, I apologize, but definitely, hang out. It's a fun time. So today I have 2 amazing guests. I have my own Michael Myers, that will be one of the guests for the show, as well as OMG. She's also going to be a guest on the show today. Before we get to my amazing guests, I want to tell you what I will be doing. And also I have a little bit of a topic, of course, you already know. So first of all, as the show goes on, I like to do my own self-care like I shared with you guys already. My self-care is giving myself a facial. I love facials. I'm obsessed with facials. I've been obsessed with facials for about 15 years now. I love skincare. I love my skin. I love my body. I love to make my body look as beautiful as possible naturally. I'm really big on being able to come on stream and go outside without having to pack on makeup just to make myself feel good. But honestly, you have to take care of yourself if you want to be able to live that kind of lifestyle, right? Drinking, alcohol, smoking, all of these things are really, really negative and really harsh on the skin. So if you do want to be able to go outside and be beautiful and be confident, you have to make sure you do the little things here and there to make sure that that's possible. So once a week, actually, honestly, if I'm being honest, I do it more than once a week. But once a week, I like to do a facial, show you guys the facials. A lot of these products will be on my Amazon storefront. So don't forget to add me on Instagram, follow me on there, follow all of my, like all of my posts. I'm going to be bringing a lot more content to you very soon. So that's what I'm going to be doing as I go through my show. It's going to be really, really easy. I washed my face already with my daily facial cleanser. It's my turmeric and honey. You guys have seen it all the time. I don't actually have it with me right now. It's in the bathroom, but yeah, I love to, I've already washed my face, so my face is clean already. So we're going to get into the other things that I'm going to be using. I'm going to then go in because, once you wash your face, it's not it. You need to wash your face again. I got the first layer of dirt off my skin. Now we have to get that first layer of dead skin. Okay. So I got the dirt off. Now we have to get the dead skin off, right? So how do we do that? We're going to go in with my 2-minute reveal adjustable resurfacing mask. It's a triple enzyme technology by Definage. I love this. It's almost empty. I need to get another one. This is amazing. I'm going to be taking off this product with my ultrasonic sound scrubber. This is the tool, okay? If you get anything from me, get the ultrasonic sound scrubber by Vogue Now. It's going to be on my Amazon storefront. Definitely get this. This goes along with my Vogue Now facial steamer. Oh no, dang it, I love my facial steamer. Oh well, we're not gonna be steaming my face today, but this goes along with my facial steamer kit. So that's going to be on my Amazon storefront. So make sure you get that. This is amazing. This helps remove that first layer of dead skin. So it leaves nothing but baby smooth, soft skin. And then you can continue with all the other processes. Make sure if you're washing your face, to always remove that first layer of dead skin, because honestly, like dead skin, you can't put product on dead skin. It doesn't make any sense, right? So make sure you remove that first layer of dead skin, and then you're able to put all your other products on. It's still where, seasons are changing. So I'm still really focusing on hydration on my face. So we're going to be going in with my Vogue Now Youth Renewal Jelly Mask. This mask is so amazing. It's so intense. It's like a hydration in a little bit of powder. It's amazing for your face. It gives a lot of shine, a lot of hydration. And so it's one of my favorite masks right now. After that, we're going to just serum it up. We're going to just slather a lot of serums on my face. And we're going to end like that because honestly, like I said, I just need a lot of serums. So that's what we're doing today. You guys, again, if you're just now joining, this is Self-Care Sundays with me, Twix, your host. So I just went over what my self-care regimen is for myself and what we're going to be doing today. I love this show. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. As appreciation for all of you guys and all the gifts, the number one gifter of my stream at the end of the show will be given a permanent red, just so to show you guys my appreciation for coming, hanging out with me for the entire hour and loving on me. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. Anyways, so moving on. It is Unbig Your Back season. So today's topic is about weight loss. Okay? It's time to unbig our backs, guys. I need to unbig my back. We all need to unbig our back. It's time to get into it. Hello, welcome. So make sure that you are going outside, getting some exercise. Exercise is really, really important, but it's not the only way to lose weight. I really want to talk about this because we talk about losing weight a lot, but we never really talk about what it takes to lose weight. So I came up with a few tips and a few tricks that help me lose weight, so that people don't feel like so much anxiety. Yes, exercise is the number one way to lose weight. Absolutely. Definitely get in the gym, raise your heart rate. The number one thing with working out is you want to raise your heart rate and you want to break a sweat. Okay? Those are the top two things that you really, really want to get into when you go work out. Raising your heart rate and breaking a sweat. Now, when you work out, make sure to properly stretch. Stretching is so fundamental. Honestly, if you just go and stretch, that is totally okay, because as we get older, our limbs start to close up. Like, it's muscle, right? So if you don't work out your muscle, you will lose the muscle, okay? There's such a thing as muscle memory, but you have to actually work the muscle for the muscle to remember, right? So make sure you're going outside, you're walking, you're stretching, you're running, bicycling, rollerblading. I mean, it's limitless what you can do. So anything that raises your heart rate and makes you break a little bit of a sweat, even if you want to just dancing. There's so many things that you can do. Swimming. I mean, just get outside, do stuff. Make sure that you're moving all parts of your body if you can. Yes, jump rope. So many ideas. It's really, really important as it gets colder that we remember to work out, keep our muscles, because we're coming up on eating season, okay? But it's not that for us. What did I say it is? It's unbig your back season. So even though Thanksgiving is coming up, even though Christmas is coming up, make sure to keep that in mind and make sure that every single day you go outside and you get a little bit of sweat, a little bit of higher heart rate, and unbig your back season, okay? So, but Tantwix, it hurts when I go work out. My body hurts, my bones hurt, my muscles hurt. Okay, well, then we come to the next part. Fasting. Intermittent fasting is one of the easiest ways to losing weight. Okay, guys? Intermittent fasting is one of the easiest ways to lose weight. Losing weight is not just about working out. You have to be careful and watch what you eat. If you are eating a bunch of snacks, if you are eating a bunch of things that is unhealthy for you, you will not lose weight, okay? You will not lose weight if you do not eat properly, okay? So make sure. Thank you so much. You guys, shout out to everybody coming in. Shout out to the gifts. I appreciate you guys all so much. This is insane. Thank you so much for all the gifts. Thank you so much for all the love. I appreciate you so much. So make sure that you're focusing on what you're eating. Make sure you're focusing on intermittent fasting. What is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is eating only during a certain time of the day. So my intermittent fasting is about 16 hours. So what happens is I won't eat until about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I take my last meal at 6 p.m., and then I won't eat again till the next day. Yes, it's pretty intense. You don't have to start like me. I have been doing intermittent fasting for a very long time. I don't do it often. I only do it when I really want to shed a lot of pounds. I promise you, intermittent fasting will help you shed pounds very quickly. Now, make sure while fasting, I do a wet fast. What does that mean? I drink lots of water. Water is your best friend, period. Water should be what you drink after you brush your teeth in the morning, okay? Make sure you're brushing your teeth. After you brush your teeth in the morning, water should be the first thing that touches your mouth, and you should drink at least a liter of it if you can. I'm working on it, not too much on me. But make sure that you drink water, because as you're losing weight, as you're breaking a sweat, as you're intermittent fasting, you're going to need something in your body, okay? I don't want you guys passing out on me. I don't want you guys, not, fainting while you're working out. Make sure, no, Kool-Aid does not count. Water, mineral water, sparkling water, filtered water. Nothing else. Well, do not put sugar packs in your water. No, water. Okay? Water. Tap water is fine. Filtered water is even better. Okay? So make sure that you're drinking water. Next point, make sure you get an accountability buddy. What is an accountability buddy? An accountability buddy is someone that will hold you accountable for doing all of the things that you need to do. My best friend, Jasmine Got Options, is my accountability buddy. Shout out to her, though, because she honestly knows what she's doing. She's been on it this whole season, and she holds me accountable, and she reminds me to work out. We got the Nike running app. That has been amazing tool to help me get up and burn calories. So, there are lots of ways for you to lose weight. But just remember, unbig your back season. If you have any tips, tricks, pointers to unbigging your back, let us know. Share them in the comments. We totally appreciate it. I love talking about weight loss in my stream because staying healthy is super important for your mental, for your body, for yourself, for longevity, things like that. So we always talk about things like that in my stream. So if you have any tips, anything you like to do, you like to share, please share them. I just told you how to unbig your belly, baby. I'm saying I just told you. You wasn't listening. I'm saying water. No, I'm just kidding. So anyways, with that being said, I also like to take supplements to help me with working out because working out hurts sometimes, right? So I take some fish oil. Fish oil is an amazing supplement if you get like sprained joints or ankles, things like that. You can definitely take some magnesium. Magnesium is also really, really good for pain management, things like that. Try and stay away from aspirin. Aspirin is very unhealthy for you. And so, you definitely want to take things that will aid to it. Why is it bad for you? It's bad for you because aspirin is not healthy. It attacks your liver. It's not something you want to get stuck on. So definitely try and go more supplement based instead of, getting on like Tylenol or Advil. It's really not good for you. So make sure you do that. You guys, if you're just now joining, this is Self-Care Sundays with Tantwix. I'm going to bring my first guest. It's very harsh on your organs. Yeah. I'm going to be my first guest in. We have Michael Myers, and we also have OMG. If anyone is ready, please hit that guest box and we can get you in. I will be starting my self-care regimen, which is my skincare. So I'm going to be getting into it first with my 2-minute reveal. It's going to go ahead and get into that first layer of dermis. I want to remove that first layer of dermis. So I will be using my 2-minute reveal by Definage. This product is incredible. It's almost empty. I use it all the time. I love it very, very much. So I will be putting this on and I will be removing it with my ultrasonic ultrasonic scrubber, and that will help me to remove that first layer of dermis. Michael Myers, thank you for joining us today and not wearing your mask.
No, I'm not a serial killer.
Yes. Anyways, my darling, happy Sunday. How are you?
So, I guess I'm just going to talk about things I do for my mental health, whatever.
This is my show. I introduced you to that. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, absolutely. Please share with us how you like to show yourself a little self-care every week. Please go ahead.
So first off, when I was in my previous relationship, it took a lot of self-esteem out of me, and it took a lot of my personal confidence, and it really beat me down, right? Sometimes we wind up in bad situations that really don't do any favors for us. So it took a while for me to do things for myself to get my confidence up or show my self-care like you know. So some of the things that I usually do is, and I don't think there's a problem with this, which a lot of people should do it more, is go to the movies by yourself. You don't need to go there with somebody. You don't need to go with friends. Take yourself to the movies once a week.
Okay, so let's get into it. I love what you said. So your past relationship stole a little bit of your self-worth from you. So why did that happen, and how did you find yourself back after leaving that relationship?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't in a good place. It was a lot went on in that relationship, and it actually, I don't know. There were times where I didn't think I'd make it, and I literally had to put myself. I did it because I think it benefited me. I put myself in the hospital because I thought I needed the help.
I love that. I love that. And I think that that's an amazing thing that you really touched on. When things get too overwhelming, it is totally fine to seek help, seek therapy, do things for yourself, whether you feel like you're going to be judged or not. Do things for yourself that's going to put yourself in a better space. I love that for you. Honestly, that is something that we don't talk about very much, like especially when it comes to mental health. Taking the time to seeking help and getting yourself out of the predicament that you're in is so important. So you sought help, you checked into a hospital. What happened next?
Well, I met a lot of people that were way more crazier than I was.
Great. That's
Like,
good.
it was a crazy experience, but I wouldn't trade it because it was. I mean, I met some pretty cool people in there that had some shitty situations, and there's a lot of people in there that were just batshit crazy, and it was
Let's
it
keep
was
the
not
let's keep the cursing down to a minimum if we can.
okay. But
Yes. Okay. So you checked yourself into a hospital. You sought help. So now, what did you learn? What did you learn being in the hospital? That you're not the only one going through it, but like, what did you learn, and how have you used what you've learned in the hospital to kind of further yourself in life?
um, it was I don't know. It was just again, it was just realizing that people had it way off worse than I did. Like everyone has their own problems, but some people have worse problems than you could ever imagine.
Right. Right. Right.
and
That makes a lot of sense.
and it was just
Honestly, the thing about that is that, like, a lot of times when we're going through it, we think that we're the only ones that have ever been through it. And I was definitely something that I had to face while I was going through my recovery. Like, oh my gosh, I'm the only person that's ever been through this. No, like, lots of people have broken their pelvises. Lots of people have broken their arms and legs and didn't get to make it, right? And so the fact that you're still here is a testament to you and your strength. I'm so proud of you for getting yourself out of like a messed up situation and getting to the place where you are now healthy and can see yourself in a true light. So, what are some things that you do? You said going to the movies by yourself. Do you enjoy going to the movies?
yeah. I mean, I like going to the movies whenever there's a good movie to see. I mean, I'll go. I mean, I'm not going to hesitate. I'll spend the money on me to go do it. Even if I'm tight on money, I'll go do it.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Sometimes, honestly, being a streamer, I am always here. I'm always at home for the most part. So even me, I have to remind myself to get outside and go do things for myself, and go do things to like kind of take my mind off life and stress, and make sure that, like, I put myself first, even in, like when times are tough and stuff like that. Like, really taking your mind off your problems sometimes is all you need just to like feel better. It's like a sigh of relief.
And then I know a lot of it too was and during that relationship is I kept a lot of my thoughts or feelings pressured inside, and I didn't really talk about a lot that was going on. So, but now fast forward, I make sure that whatever I think of in here gets spit out right here because
I
I don't
love.
want to keep it bottled up.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I love that. So, you guys, if you're just now joining, this is Self Care Sundays with me, Twix. I'm Twix. And we have Michael Myers in the box. He's sharing with us his self care regimen, how he started at the bottom. Now he's here. I love that for you. Seek help. If you are in a situation where you feel overwhelmed, you don't know how to get out, you've tried everything, make sure that you seek some professional help, whether it's therapy, whether it's checking into a hospital. It's really, really, really important to take care of yourself. You only have one body, you only have one mind, so yes, get going, hurry up. So make sure that you take care of yourself. I'm really happy to hear that you went through this path, from being in a messed up relationship, and now you're here. Are you in a new relationship now?
No. I was in a previous one for about 5 months, but this is where I truly believe you learned your lesson. I was about to experience the same thing again. So in my previous one, the woman started abusing me, right? She started hitting me. Well, this chick, she started doing the same thing. She began to hit me, and I was just like, the only way the past repeats itself is if you haven't learned your lesson, and the only way you can learn your lesson is if you don't stand for it anymore. So as soon as she did it, I told her to get the hell out.
We're not doing it again. Get out. We don't have time. First of all, everybody needs to learn how to keep their hands to themselves. Okay? We don't hit people. We're adults. So making sure that you put yourself first and you don't allow yourself to get abused is huge. There's a very harsh, terrible stigma that abuse only happens to women. That's absolutely a lie. Men are getting abused every single day. And it's unfortunate that a lot of men don't speak up about it because of the stigma. Oh, well, I'm going to be considered a baby or whatever else. So it's really, really important that if you are getting abused, that you don't take it out physically, but you do try to distance yourself away from the situation. I love this. Thank you for bringing such an important topic, because this is really important, especially has a lot to do with your mental wellness, right? And thank you. I really appreciate you for being so honest, for sharing all of these personal things about yourself, because I think there are a lot of people out there that are probably struggling with the same thing that don't speak up about it. So it's really, really important that, you share these things today so that people know that they're not alone, right? You just said that. And I love that, because a lot of times you think that you're going through something that only you must be going through. And there are several other people going through it. They're just not speaking up about it. So right. I think it's really important that, you shared this with us today. Do you want to share anything else?
Oh, no. Well, I was just going to say, music too, music's a nice escape, and I think everyone can agree on that. I think it's amazing how there is literally a song for every emotion you are feeling. So no matter what mood you are in, there is a song for you.
I'm only ever in a sexual mood, so.
Yeah, I remember the first time I clicked on your stream, you were like singing Vibes.
I was?
You were going,
Not too much on me. Not too much on me, Michael Myers. Please. Yeah, I like to sing in here. Not too much. Yes, you're absolutely right. It definitely is. Music is therapy. It's its own therapy. I get in any kind of and you're absolutely right. There are songs for any emotion and any type of feeling that you're having. There's definitely a song for it. So I absolutely agree. What's your favorite genre of music, Michael Myers?
It's a good question, because I like almost all music. I do have limitations, but my motto is, if it has a good beat, I like it.
What's your favorite genre of music to put you in a good mood? Like, what's your favorite song to put you in a good mood?
I'd probably say R&B.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay. So, you guys, this is Soul Care Sundays with Tantwix. You probably asking what I'm doing to my face. I am currently scrubbing the mask off my face to remove that first layer of dead skin, so that I am left with very soft, clean, smooth skin. I am using my resurfacing mask by Definage. We have Michael Myers in the box. He is sharing with us how he has lifted himself from the glooms, okay? And he's now living a very much healthier, much more vibrant life after leaving a very negative situation. I love all of the topics that you've touched on today, Michael Myers, because honestly, mental health is not a conversation that we have very often. So I love when we are allowed to have a conversation about, you know, what people are doing to keep themselves mentally afloat. Because I think a lot of times, you know, people think that therapy or checking it themselves into a hospital is taboo. And it's unfortunate that things like this are not discussed more often. So I really appreciate you. I appreciate your energy. Music therapy is definitely something that I stand by for sure. I think it's one of the most important things. If you don't like music, there's something wrong with you. No, I'm just kidding. But there is, you know. So thank you guys so much for coming in, joining me today. Shout out to the top 3 of the stream. Remember, if you are the number 1 gifter of the stream, you get read. I don't know if that matters to you. I appreciate you either way. Red. Yeah. Anyways, Michael Myers, I know you're not really a streamer, but is there anything else you would like to talk about your stream? He is one of my favorites. He comes to almost every single one of my streams, and I really appreciate you for being here with me today. I really do.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I enjoy your streams. So, I just another outlet I use is my wrestling, my pro wrestling I just got into. So I do professional wrestling like you see on TV, entertainment, like WWE.
You do? Hold on, you should have started with that. So you're a professional wrestler.
Yeah, for right now I'm local, so I just do it here in my town. But
oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I like going to the shows, doing that stuff, and
have like a costume. What's your wrestling name?
Tyson Sport. And what I usually am is I'm a douchey guy with like this chain and fake money, and I'm basically a rich prick.
Oh no, not the fake gold chain and money. Oh no. Yeah. So do you throw the money in the ring before you like?
No, I got a money gun and I shoot off.
You have a money gun? No.
And I shoot off like this fake $300 into the crowd.
Do you go pick up your money after you're done?
No, because all the kids have already stolen it.
Oh, dang it.
I guess they think it's real money.
They do. Dummies. I'm kidding.
No, what I thought about doing is printing my face on a fake dollar bill and making copies of it.
I love that idea. Yes. Do it. Absolutely. I love that idea. I think that's amazing. That's probably one of the best ideas I've ever heard. Absolutely. Usher does it, so why can't you? Come on. Well, thank you so much for being. You guys, go ahead and hit Michael Myers with a fave. He's awesome. He will come to your stream and dress up as Michael Myers and scare you. He didn't scare me, but he might scare you. I don't know. Michael Myers, I adore you. Thank you so much for being on my show today. You have an amazing rest of your Sunday, okay?
All righty. You enjoy your stream.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Guys, if you're just tuning in, this is Self-Care Sundays, and I am Twix. I am currently washing off my first or second deep pore cleanser. It basically is removing all of the dead skin off of my face. I love this. This is my way of showing myself a little bit of love every week. And I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy taking care of myself and making sure that I stay very youthful and very beautiful, because I'm narcissistic, for a very long time, honestly, because I think it's really important, to age gracefully. I don't think that you have to look your age at all, and I think that with taking care of your skin and finding a good regimen that works for you, honestly, is one of the most important things you can do with your life. The brand I'm using is, this is my 2-minute reveal. So this is by Definage Skincare. This is not going to be on my storefront because it's really, really expensive, and I only want to really put affordable products on there. But if you are interested in this product, it is by Definage. I think it runs about $200. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. I'm not gonna hold you, but I love it because honestly, look at that. I mean, it does such an amazing job. I removed it with my ultrasonic facial scrubber. That tool is by Vogue Now. It is one of my most adored facial tools ever. If you don't have this, you are not properly removing that first layer of dead skin. So definitely purchase this. You can find it on my Amazon storefront. It is amazing. I love it so much. So now I'm just kind of cleaning my face of all that product before I go in with the next product. Normally, I would steam my face before I do my hydration mask, but I don't have my steamer with me right now. So we move on. It's fine. We'll do it next week. Anyways, so we just had Michael Myers in the box. He was sharing about how he was able to lift himself out of a very dark place, a very dark time in his life. And I love that for him because honestly, seeking help, getting therapy, these are things that are really, really important for us to do when we do hit places. If not everyone has friends, not everyone has someone to turn to. So if you don't have anyone to turn to, make sure that you find someone. There are a lot of help centers, there are a lot of hospitals that help you when you're not in a good place. You know, if anything, call 911. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to direct you somewhere, you know. And definitely make sure that you seek the help that you're needing. Music therapy is an amazing therapy. We found out that this man wrestles. I love that for him. And I really, really enjoyed you. Thank you so much for being on my show. Our next guest is not in the box. Can you request the box, my darling? So now, after removing that first layer of dead skin, I am going to go in with my Vogue Now Youth Renewal Kiwi Jelly Mask. This mask is so amazing. It's going to basically bring all of that shine, all of that hydration, all of that just intensity that I need to basically look amazing for the next week. It is the Youth Renewal Kiwi Jelly Mask. It is by Vogue Now. It is so amazing. It's like an amazing, amazing mask. It comes in a bag, a set of like 4 or 5 different masks. So I've gone through almost all of them. I'm about to place my reorder. Definitely check it out. It will be on my Amazon storefront. And here is my next guest. I am drinking my water. I have my coffee right here too for a little bit of, you know. Hi, good morning, beautiful. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Very nervous.
Don't be nervous. We're just having a conversation. That's it. That's all we're doing here. How are you? How's your Sunday going?
It's going good. Usually
Yeah?
I don't do nothing really.
You know, and honestly, rest, as I was talking about, I didn't say it, but you know, for unbig your back season, sleep is so, 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 so important. Honestly, just taking a day off and doing nothing is underrated. Please, you guys, if you are stressed, sometimes just not doing anything can be the necessary something that you need to do. So it's very underrated. Make sure to definitely take a day and just relax and chill. So anyways, don't worry if you're not doing anything. It's Sunday. So share with us, OMG, what you like to do to show yourself a little bit of self-care.
Well, a lot of the times, like, I'm a recovering alcoholic, for one. So my lot of self-care is like, I use the app a lot. So like as the goals on the app, like if I put a goal up there, if I like put 3K, which I'm not that big on the app, I don't really do the diamond thing. But so if I hit 3K, I know that's going to be set aside to do like my eyebrows or something, because I don't leave home. I'm on bed rest. I play softball in the summertime. And
to interrupt you. So you don't leave home. Are you physically not able to leave home?
Well, right now I haven't been for the last 5 weeks, just for the fact that I broke my foot playing softball.
Oh, you're one of those softball players. Aggressive. Yes. I know. I run into a few of you. Move. Yikes.
So yeah, I broke my foot. And other than that, it's just like I live in a very small. Wish I could smell your toes. What the hell?
They're ignorant in here. Ignore the comments.
What was I don't even know what I was saying after
you said you broke your foot playing softball.
So yeah, so like normally I just use this app to stay home and not really do anything. I live in a very small community where there's not much to do except for people are using drugs or drinking. So if I want to do either one of those, I'll go hang out. But normally I don't. I stay away from all that. Now that I'm a recovering alcoholic, I've been sober for 14 months now, and really, I
Yay.
owe a lot of it to the app because this is where, like, the hours where I would get, again, like Michael was talking about, relationship wise, I was in a very toxic relationship, and it seemed like every time I was drinking, that's what I'd get into. Like, if I was still probably drinking and broke up with that man, I probably had gotten to another toxic relationship, and it's just, so I just rather stay home, stay to myself, and if I do go out, it's like to treat myself. I don't go with anybody, or I don't take nobody with me, not even my kids. I just go and go out for a spa day, go get my nails done. Now that it's
Ooh.
football season, I will be all green. I'll be all green for my Philadelphia Eagles, but yeah.
Okay,
So
Eagles fly.
yes, yes.
Fly, Eagles fly. I know that because my old best friend used to be a huge Eagles fan. Okay, well that's awesome. Okay, so you unpacked a lot. So let's go. Let's kind of like unpack that a little bit. So 14 months sober. Hooray. I love that for you. That's awesome. Congratulations. I think that a lot of people need to, including myself, need to take a break from alcohol every once in a while for sure. How do you feel since you started your sobriety journey?
I feel amazing. I mean, I feel like I can do things more now. I feel like crap, honestly, right now. But it like before the whole breaking of the foot, it felt so good. Like I could go out places, I could go see people. I mean, go out to work, see people coming in like drunk or whatever, or high or whatever, and just think, damn, I used to look like this, and I really thought that was cool. Just going
Not
places
the
looking
post,
like
not
that.
the post judgment is crazy. You're like,
It is.
ugh.
But then that just it kept me more sober. I wouldn't out blurt say something to him or whatever, like damn, I wouldn't even try to preach. I don't try to judge to anybody because I know at that one time I looked like that
Right.
and was like that. So it just keeps me a more focused person on my sobriety and how I go about my day and stuff like that. But up to this point, what really scared me now is up to this point when I broke my foot and the doctor put me on total bed rest because I shattered it, the three toes here, and dislocated the pinky toe and messed up all the tendons in here.
Who were you trying to get out that you did
I was
that?
trying to take out the catcher.
Oh, no, I knew it was something like that. That's intense. Oh my gosh. Yeah, honestly, when you are recovering from anything and going through recovery of like a body part really makes you want to do that thing again so
Oh
much
yes,
more. So this
because
is a
that's what I
really big
did.
test for you, honestly.
Because that's actually what I did is like I was when I just stayed home. Like I was sober before I was sober, and then but I just hit a point in that relationship I was in where it was easier just to mask everything that was going on in my life, like the abuse and shit, is just get drunk. If he's
Right.
gonna come back and he's gonna be hateful, I can be drunk and probably not feel it. But the next day, my body looked like shit. So, I mean, oops,
Mhm. I'm
but
so
it looked bad.
sorry.
So it was like I got to that point now, like I'm home and not doing nothing. I'm like, my kids go out and they go to school. My daughter works. I'm at home. I actually literally just begged my doctor to let me go back to work just to sit down. So, but now I feel that work is way too much for me because this job that they put me in was a job I wasn't before, right? My new to recovery, and I didn't like all the traffic coming through and people's gossip. And I work at a convenience store now, so I just sit and do the till. People come in and have gossip about everything, and that's just not me. I'm just like, oh my god, I cannot believe I have to listen to this, and I just want to come home. And I think, what can I do now? I can't really do nothing. I can't just go for a drive. I can't go get my nails done right now. I can't just go do all that. I can't just go spa myself because I have to be on bed rest. So I've really just been really contemplating on like this drinking thing. I'm like, I gotta drink. I gotta drink because
Don't
then
do it, girl. Don't do it, girl. Anytime you think you want to drink, just hear, don't do it, girl. Don't do it.
I have a good support group on like my followers on my live streaming. We have our own Snap group or whatever. I can just write in there. I say, oh, it's filling that time, and they're like, nope, knock it off.
I love
So,
that accountability buddy. I was just talking about that. You need accountability buddies. You need a support group that will hold you down when you get weak or when you get tired or when you don't want to do that. I love that for you. That's awesome. You know what? As toxic as this app can really be, I love that it is also still a safe place for a lot of people because honestly, it helped me. Last year I was going through a depression. A lot of people didn't even know that I was going through a depression, and I would use this app to put a laugh up to laugh and put a smile on my face, honestly. So I love that you shared that. What else do you like to do to kind of like put your now that you're here, now that you're back, even with the broken foot, what else do you like to do that helps you not drink? What's something else that can bring you that euphoric energy without having to go back to drinking?
My grandbaby. I have a granddaughter that's 2 years old.
You don't even look like you have any babies. My gosh. What's going on here?
I have 3 children. My oldest will be 25 next month.
Oh, wow.
But my grandbaby is the greatest. She is so crazy. Like, we went to go have a family day. We went to go have a family day last weekend, and I was just so exhausted from like using the crutches to go everywhere and do everything. And I went to my niece's house and I laid down. And the grandbabies, she has a kid too or whatever. But they were putting all these like Halloween little decorations that you stick on your window. They're putting them on my face, and I was laying there and I'd pull one off, put it away, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then I heard this little. They were like I thought they were using a fake little nail file on my hair. They actually cut my hair. Yeah. and I didn't know about it until after the fact. I got up to get ready to go to our horse races. I got up and I went in the bathroom and I was looking to tell my son-in-law something. I went in there and I come out and I was like, I forgot what I was going to say to him. And I looked and I had all this big go up of hair and I looked at it like, they did cut your hair. I was like, they cut my hair.
You guys, hi. If you're just now joining, my name is Twix. This is Self Care Sundays. We have OMG in the box. She is sharing her struggle with sobriety and how she's come through it. I love that for you. I really, really love that for you, honestly. I currently have a Youth Renewal Kiwi Jelly Mask on my face. It does work. It does work. It really is amazing. It's one of my favorite masks. All you have to do is mix it with a little bit of water in the bowl till it's about this consistency. And then you put it on your face. You let it dry. You can actually peel it off. I don't like peeling it off because there's always little pieces left. So I'll use like a little warm rag and I'll wipe it off. And then I'm left with amazingly beautiful, highly intensely hydrated skin. It's one of my favorite masks. It's going to be on my Amazon storefront. Don't forget to favorite me and add me on Instagram. You can find it there. We have OMG in the box. She's sharing so many beautiful things about her journey. And I love that for you. Honestly, even softball in itself, like I said, it's unbig your back season, right? OMG, unbig your back season. So she's a softball player. I think even just, and I understand where a lot of that frustration from not being able to go out and play with your friends can come into like wanting to make you want to drink again, because I think that for me, spinning was definitely something that I used to go and just kind of zone out, right? Because you can zone out. You're focusing on what's in front of you, working out, winning. And so I think that that's a really good way to kind of take your mind off anything that is bothering you in the time. But yeah, using your grandbabies is definitely a good way to kind of like forget about what's going on. Getting your hair, a little haircut from your granddaughter, always a good thing. So I love that for you. Is there anything else that you like to do that to show yourself a little love? Or I know you said you get your hair done, your nails done every once in a while. Is there anything else that you would like to share?
My son and I have like our spa day like this. He'll go in. It's crazy. My son is 16 years old and he has struggles with acne and stuff, whatever. So he tries these little things, but we usually he picks out a product or whatever from somewhere and he brings it back and he's like, Mom, we're having spa day. So we'll just do one mask or whatever. And I was like, you're really going to put a mask on? He'll sit there with it on. He started this a while ago, even before I even quit drinking or whatever, we'd always have one day a week that we'd do is put a mask on.
I love that. And one of my favorite, he was my first guest on my show, one of my favorite people on this app, PCX. He is huge into skincare. And I love that because honestly, skincare is not just for women. Guys are you have skin too. You have a face too. Men should be way more into skincare than they are. I love whenever I hear that a guy's into skincare. I love when I see men who take care of their skin, take care of their nails, take care of themselves, because it's a really attractive to me. It really is. And as I know it's really attractive to other women out there. Don't wait till you're in a relationship and let your girlfriend do it for you. Do it for yourself. Like it really, I promise you, whether you have skin issues or not, taking the time to learn your skin, what kind of skin type are you, and what products will work best for your skin is really, really important for, longevity and like I said, aging gracefully. I love that your son's into it and he's gotten you into it too. Once his hormonal stage of life ends, he's gonna have amazing skin. So shout out to him, honestly.
You guys can see the breakage.
Eesh. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad that you didn't turn to back to drinking. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm on bed rest for I still have the pin sticking out the bottom of my foot yet. So I have 3 more weeks of this lovely little room right here.
Aww. Well, it's okay. We're here with you. You have a support group that holds you down. You guys, please hit OMG with a favor. She is a new streamer. So tell us about your stream. What can we find if we come over there, hang out with you? What are we expecting?
A lot of just we just have a good conversation. I've started out with just like I said, it was my way of staying out of a toxic relationship at first. So I always put a catfish location so I don't have nobody from where I'm at trying to hit me up or anything. And I'll be out front with everybody and say I'm not in the city that it says. Just because I'm trying to avoid.
Well, I'm definitely in Alaska, so I don't know what she's talking about. I love that. I love a chill stream where we can just come and talk our mess. Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome.
And a lot of the times my bouncers wouldn't let anybody come in when I first started, wouldn't let anybody in there drinking, drunk or having let's have a shot. People I've seen it because one of my favorite people is Dell Cover.
Oh yeah, Top Badge Dell.
So I used to party with him all the time. Have shots in his box all the time. But even at that, they wouldn't let anybody come in drinking. And then Geeky says my music. My favorite genre right now is soul, jazz soul. So it's one of my favorite artists is King George, and me and Geeky are gonna go to a club one of these times together.
Yeah, come on, Geeky. Let's go. I love that for you. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you so much for being here today, honestly, and sharing your story and your journey through sobriety. I love that for you. Honestly, being sober, especially when it gets out of control, is probably one of the healthiest things you can do. I am praying for a very speedy recovery for you so that you can get back to doing what you love. I know being in the house sucks. I hated recovery when I had to go through it. So I know how tough it is. And so I definitely am praying for a speedy recovery for you. So you can get back to the things that you love. You guys, if you're just now joining, this is Self-Care Sundays with me, Tantwix. We have OMG in the box. Please hit her with a fave. She is a new streamer, so all faves matter. Shout out to everyone who's come in, show love. Shout out to the top 3 of the stream. Shout out to VP, my bestie. Shout out to Unbothered and Damo. Hit them with a fave. Hit yourselves with a fave. This has been such a beautiful stream. Thank you so much for joining us today, OMG. I appreciate your energy. This is great. I told you it wasn't that bad. You were all nervous. Look at you, gabbing away. I love that. You guys, I am currently pulling off my jelly mask. As you can see, it is hydration mask season as well as unbig your back season. So I am just trying to make sure that I stay beautiful and blemish free, right? Blemishes are not your friend. So you definitely want to stay beautiful as much as possible. So my self-care regimen is my skincare and my
Am I done?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
psych yourself up. Yes, thank you so much, my darling. So I like to love on myself once a week by doing a skincare regimen, and wearing face masks is one of my, it's actually really fun for me. I love to try different types of skin care uh, regimens and products and share them with you on my stream. Nothing I have said is meant for you to do. It's just a tip, trick, or life hack for you to try in your own life. So what did we talk about today? We talked about unbigging our backs. Okay. Weight loss is very, very important. There are different ways to lose weight. You can definitely work out, find something you love to do. Michael Myers, one of my first guests, loves to wrestle. And my second guest, OMG, loves to play softball. These are both activities that will help you lose weight, gain energy, build stamina. And it's just a great life great life things to have, because you just get to go outside and really just enjoy life, live your life. I love to spin. I love to work out. I love to dance. I love to do a lot of things like that. There are other options if you are not really big on working out. Intermittent fasting is very important. What is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is eating only during a specified time of during the day. So when I intermittent fast, I start eating at 1 in the afternoon, and my last meal is at 6 p.m. in the evening. So, that helps you lose drastic weight when you are trying to lose weight. Taking supplements also help cleanse. Doing a cleanse and a detox, huge, 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 huge. Getting rid of all the fat in your gut, because a lot of times FUPA is just a lot of crap in your gut. And a lot of times, all you need to do is do a cleanse or a detox. Make sure to always stretch if you are starting to work out, because working out without stretching is really, really bad for you. And you can cause yourself damage. If you do get aches and pains when you work out, there are lots of supplements that can help you out with that. So definitely trying to stop drinking and any kind of bad habits like smoking is also really beneficial for unbigging your back, because those kind of things cause the bad habits. Like snacks. Snacks is not good if you are trying to lose weight. Stay away from late night eating. Stay away from eating in bed. It's terrible. And just try to live a healthier lifestyle. Definitely make sure that you drink lots of water. Water is your best friend. So make sure to get into that. You guys, today's stream has been so amazing. Shout out to POF for being, oh, you're welcome, my love. Shout out to POF for promoting my show today. It was incredible. I have the best admins on the app. I am on the best platform on the app. I said what I said. Don't at me, okay? Shout out to my two amazing guests. Stop it. Shout out to my two amazing guests, Michael Myers and OMG, for sharing their beautiful stories about mental health and staying strong when life starts to life. You know what I'm saying? There's not much we can do but stay strong. So I love that we definitely touched on a lot of powerful things today. And, self-care is really easy. It doesn't take a lot of money, doesn't take a lot of time. Doing little things just to bring yourself a little bit of joy is all that you need to do. You guys have been so freaking amazing this past hour. I really appreciate all the energy, all the comments, all the gifts. Shout out to the number one gifter of the stream, VP Don. He will be getting read just so I can show a little bit of love back to you guys for showing me so much love today. I really, really appreciate it. I will be adorning my face with a bunch of serums. I just want to show you guys before I end my stream. We got the Ellen Tracy collagen and hyaluronic acid facial serum. So I will be putting some of that on. I also have some vitamin C serum that I will be adding. I guess Puddles has said that she's tired of me talking. And I will be, please, Puddles. And then I will be adding my Absolute Care Retinol Lifting Eye Serum too. I will be applying both serums with my ice cold jade roller to I will be applying my both serums with my jade roller. It's ice cold to help with inflammation. I've been having some inflammation issues in my face, so I will be adding the serums with my jade roller. I love it. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are here every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. If you would like to be on my show, please hit me up. Please hit Emoji J up or any one of my admins in the stream. And I'll see you next week, Sunday. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye.